Hi! In this short video, I'm going to demonstrate how to connect with somebody within the Earless network. While it is relatively straightforward and similar to how it is usually done with any communication tool, because of the strict confidentiality standards that govern Earless, this process does require an extra step. This ensures that nobody, not even the Earless Service Provider, will have access to a member's encryption keys. Because Earless does not have access to any personal information, to request a connection, I need to know the person's Earless ID, and I need to have some additional means to transfer him or her documents, be that email, a USB stick, file sharing, and so on. This is because the connection request always takes two paths, and only half of the request travels on each path. Either package is intercepted en route, it is useless on its own, and only when the destination receives both packages can the connection be finalized. This may sound a bit scary, but in fact the desktop does most of the job, so it's really easy. First, I'm going to open the connection request wizard from the main menu and type in the connection's Earless ID. After the server verifies that it exists, it will give me the possibility to type in a message. This message is important because until the other package is received, my connection won't have access to my personal information, so he or she might not know where the request is coming from. An important note is that while this message is sealed from the outside world, the Earless server does have access to it. Although this information is never accessed and completely discarded upon the completion of the process, try putting in as little personal information as possible. After I crafted an introduction message, the wizard takes me to the key exchange step, where I will have the possibility to bundle my public key in an encrypted package and save it into a file so that I can send it to the connection via the alternative path previously mentioned, email, USB stick, and so on. It's important to note that these files are strictly linked to the request. A previously exported file will not work. Therefore, the desktop will name each file in a specific, easily recognizable manner. After I send my key to the future connection, I can delete the exported file. Should the connection lose this file, I can always re-export it from the person pane. At this stage, the request is completed, and all it's left to do is wait for the connection to accept the request. But for demonstration purposes, I will also play the role of the connection, just to show how this part of the process is done. So now I am demo user and I received a connection request from demo user 3. The request notification will appear up here in the notification bar. I click on it and I will be taken to the person pane. All I can see at this point is the message I included in the text, and to see the personal information of the connection, I need to have the key file which was sent on the alternative route and use that to unlock the request. I can do that directly from here in the person panel or from the main menu. In case I do it from the main menu, the desktop will identify to which request this key belongs to, as it is unique, unlock the request, and take me to the person in case. Now that the personal information is unlocked, I can have access to it and I can decide whether to accept the request or not. I can do this at the click of a button because at this stage, demo user and demo user 3 already have a way to send each other encrypted messages that only they can access. This final step concludes the second part of the process, and if I go back to my initial user, I now received the connection's personal information and the key exchange is completed. From now on, anything I send through my Earless desktop to this person remains strictly between us. Nobody, not even the Earless network, can access our communication. I hope you find this procedure easy to reproduce. Thank you for choosing Earless. Enjoy your privacy.